Don't ever keep me waiting again.
Oh, highs, man.
Why are you pretending you're drinking water? Oh, here we go.
What you saying?
Why are you pretending you're drinking water? I'm a professional, got my water and stuff.
Why you get my Xbox Turtle Beaches on?
What's happening? You alright?
Nothing much. Just chilling, man. Try to pass the time.
I
What you
know.
been up to?
Nothing, mate. I was waiting for that FIFA game to go ahead tonight, but FIFA's
Let's go
down, isn't
down.
it? Yeah, so
You
it's
can
meant to
bump
be
it,
earlier. Yeah, I know. It was terrible yesterday, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about you. Let's go back to the start for you, mate. Signing for Motherwell as a kid. Were you 9 years old?
Yeah, it was 9, I think, when they first came on for me, and then I was playing boys club in a local boys club, and then there was a scout, it was Stuart Ogilvie, who was one of the academy coaches, just kind of picked me up and signed after 2 weeks, I think, and then just went on for there.
So when you're playing Motherwell at that age, are you still able to play for the boys' club as well, or is it just Motherwell and that's it?
When I was 9, I could still play with the boys club, I think, so I'd play with them on the Saturday and like Motherwell on the Sunday, so nothing like I
Yeah.
would have now, but it was good at the time playing with both teams, to be fair. I think. It was until you were 10, you could only sign with Motherwell.
Oh wow. So then from 10 onwards, Motherwell's been your only
Yeah,
football.
couldn't play with the boys club of that after 10.
Flipping out. So you always played the same position, or as a young boy, you trying to be a striker or something like that, like I was?
Was you a striker?
I wouldn't have a good one,
No
but I still climbed out there.
When I was at the boys club, I played up front with them, and then that's my dad. He didn't think I was getting involved in the game as much as I should have, because
Yeah.
the team couldn't. It was only 7 sides, but he was wanting me to move back into midfield, so I get more of the ball and stuff, and then just played there ever since.
So you owe your dad for everything now then.
Could say that.
I was looking you up, I was doing some research on you. What are the international children's games?
Oh, fuck. It's just, I don't know, I think only North Lancashire do it. That's like Motherwell, where I stay, Motherwell, Wishaw, here doing it. But I think it was just a yearly thing. It was North Lancashire, there was a 7-a-side tournament, and the North Lancashire had won it like 3 years in a row. And then ours was in Australia, so we had to go to Australia for it.
Oh wow.
At like under 15s or something, I think it was. So we were there for 10 days or something. And
How did you get on?
got to the final. First team to get beaten about 3 years in the final. Shambles.
I knew how you got on. I just wanted to mention that failure. That's the only failure you've had in your career, so you might as well talk about that at the start. So you're coming through Motherwell. At what sort of age did you think to yourself, I've got a real chance of making it here?
Just when I was younger, I always felt I was kind of had the ability and the attributes to go far, but you never really know when you're a young boy. You just kind of dream it,
Yeah.
getting about the first team really and playing every week. You just love playing and scoring goals and just doing the things that you like to do, and then you never kind of think about it, I don't think, when you're at that age.
Yeah. So you get to under 16s, and I imagine you would offer is it called a scholarship up here as well, like your YTS?
I think it was just like pro contract or something we called it then.
Yeah. So is it you and Jake Hasty, were you in the same age group?
I played with him since I was 9, all the way up to last year. So,
Yeah.
oh for fuck's sake! I wouldn't sit down here. I'll just hold it. So, I think it was under 16, so we were 15 in the summer. We signed a like professional youth contract, whatever you call it, and then just everything happened for them.
Like, obviously, there's a lot of boys and girls currently in academies, and you probably know you've been quite lucky to go all the way through, where some people, get released and end up coming back into it. Was there ever a stage where you thought you were going to get released, or were you always, one of the better players, you and Jake?
Nah, it was always it was me, Jake, and another boy, but he's kind of lost his way in the game now, but it was always kind of us three who were in about, like, maybe playing a year up against the older boys or something, but that was never in my mind, getting released.
Yeah.
It was all,
So what was the difference between, like you said, that other boy lost his way? Obviously, he was a good player as well. What was the difference between, obviously, you and him? Was it like your commitment, how hard you worked at your game, or what?
it was just think when we got in full time, maybe a year in, just getting fed up with training every day, I think, and then not enjoying it, falling out of the love of the game, and then like me and Jake, we just kept working hard, and try to impress everybody, but I just think I couldn't be arsed then.
Yeah, just gave it up. So you signed at Motherwell, obviously you're full time from 16. Talk to me about your FA Youth Cup. You won the FA Youth Cup. Talk to me about the run going through that and then obviously eventually winning it.
So that was my first year at full time with I think it was under 20s at that point, and I wasn't, because we could still play with under 17s, I think.
Yeah.
So I was probably playing with them and then playing with under 20s on the Tuesday, but I wasn't getting a game every week. But I was still one of the younger boys. I was still only 16. They were all 18, 19. Apart from me and Jake, so we were kind of playing now and again, but then we didn't play. Hasty played a few games the first few rounds. I didn't play any.
Yeah.
The quarters, I think, played that. We beat St Johnstone 1-0. They played me in a holding position, so it was weird for didn't know what was going on. Then the semi, that was it. I don't know. It just felt like my first big game, like for that level. And then he kind of spoke to me after the quarter, and I said, "I play further up than that." It was Stephen Cragen at the time. And then played Ross County in the semi up there, and we beat them 3-1. I scored a double. That was my first goals for the under 20s, and just buzzing with that.
Yeah, of course.
Got to the final and stuff.
And who did you play and beat in the final?
Hearts.
Well done, son.
That. I can't remember. It was 5-2, I think, or 5-3 in the final. But everybody was kind of 18, 19, 20 even. I was 16. It was Craigs had a choice. There was a few midfielders, and they picked me. And it showed that they had a lot of faith in me as well at that young age.
Yeah. What were the other boys like around you? Obviously, you say you're 16, it's an under 20s game. Is there like an element of jealousy towards you because obviously you're coming through so quickly and they're older than you?
I think a few of the older ones, like Chrissy Cads and stuff.
Yeah.
They were brilliant with me. They were buzzing for me, and then there's maybe boys running about my age, a year older. Like they were kind of wondering, how's he getting a game and I'm no, but you kind of felt that a wee bit, but you just got on with it and tried to prove them wrong.
Yeah, as you have. So you said you played in a deeper role against Ross County. Were you coming through? Also, the game before that. Were you playing in a deeper role for the 17s as well, or did he just put you in a deeper role that one game?
It was weird because I was playing with 17s and then I'd be like playing my normal position. And then at Craigs, it was my first year with him full time. I think he was just trying to fit me in.
Yeah.
Position, they was playing me there all the time. I hated it. I couldn't tackle at all.
I've realised that. So you didn't enjoy the role, like I say, you moved further forward and kind of flourished ever since playing in the 10 role.
Yeah, just kind of one of the 8s or the 10. That's where I prefer to play most.
Yeah.
It's kind of kicked on since you put me in there and played week in, week out.
Yeah. So what was it like playing for Scotland? You played like under 16s to 21s. Talk to me about the first time you got told that you were being selected for Scotland. Can you remember it?
There was one at under 15s or 6. There was a Victory Shield. Don't know if you remember.
Yeah. No. Mate, I was playing in non-league and working when Victory Shield was going on my age.
I think it was 16s or something, Victory Shield. But I got picked for all 3 games, but didn't come on apart from Wales, I think, the last game. But we'd been beat every game, so nothing really going towards the game. But after that, it was weird because it was always kind of me and Jake at Motherwell doing well, and they'd never really pick us. We'd always been kind of standby or something.
Yeah.
And then I think there would be a few trips with 17s, just friendlies, and then with the 19s, I was expecting to get picked because I was kind of breaking into the first team. Then I was expecting to get picked every week, every squad, but I think I only brought in once as a standby player in the 19s. It was weird, but then once I broke through last year with the 21s, started getting called up more. Yeah.
Do you feel that obviously being at Motherwell, and no disrespect to them, obviously you've got Celtic and Rangers who are seen as bigger clubs, and maybe Scottish boys who are playing down south. Do you think you were overlooked because just of the club you're at? Do you think if you're doing the same thing at Celtic or Rangers or a team in England, you'd have been getting picked more?
Definitely, because at the younger ages all the way up, it's always fully Celtic and Rangers boys, and they're kind of nowhere now.
Yeah.
I remember it was with the 19s. I was away, we were in Barcelona, and it was snowing here or something, so the flights got delayed a day. All the English boys got to go back to England, the ones who were for England. And then there was me, a boy, Johnny Mitchell, who used to play Falkirk, and then there was 7 Rangers, 7 Celtic, who were all left. We were sitting at dinner, not having a clue what to do.
That must be so awkward for you, like you're saying, because
Celtic players sit at one table, Rangers at the other, and we'd be in between, not know what to do. Horrible.
So you think like squads are, because I see this in England as well, it seems that squads are picked on who you play for rather than your actual ability. It's changing a bit now.
I think it's changing now.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I think that's what it was always like, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hope it does change as well.
No, of course, because like you said, there's good players at other clubs that are just not getting really a look in. So talk about your first breakthrough season, the 17-18 season. You made 3 appearances. What was it like making your debut?
Debut? It was just a kind of dream come true, to be honest. I was like playing Motherwell all my life, so I'm a Motherwell fan and stuff.
Yeah.
But that season I felt that I could be getting more games. I felt as if I was ready, but I would never get put in. And then, I think it was February, I was trying to get on loan that January, I'm sure. And nobody for League 1 or League 2 would take me. Then made my debut February. It was just 2 minutes, I think, against Dundee. That's the most nervous I've ever been for a first team game, I've always said.
Really?
I don't know what was going through my head, but it's 2 minutes and I was shite myself.
Yeah.
And then just went on, got the win, I think, went through to the semis or the quarters, double bonus, so like, buzzing with that.
Yeah, you turn up when the money's there, yeah?
So, keep going.
No. So I'm saying, like, you know, being an academy player, you've been there since you're 9. You're kind of living the dream of most young players now. You know, a lot of academy players message me, and I can't really relate to them because, you know, I was at an academy till 14, and then I came out and then came back into the pro game. Whereas you've done it since you were 9, and you know, you're kind of living the dream now. So your experience is like so important to them. So, like you said, the 17-18 season, you played 3 games. What happened then that summer? Because obviously the next season you come back as Messi.
Could say that. No, I think it was because we got to the cup final that year, the 2 cup finals. And
Lost them both.
It was the last 2 league games, I think. I was hoping to get a game in that, and then it was in, we played Partick away, and I started that, and I'm sure I get man of the match, and I set up the winning goal. So I was kind of like, oh, that's good, got on with that. And then we played Accies at home last game of the season, we beat them 3-0, played really well again. And then got to the cup final, I was on the bench, didn't go on, but that was kind of me, I think, pushing my way into the team, getting there.
Yeah.
Went away in the summer and I was expecting to come back playing or whatever, but took a few months. I think I made 2 or 3 sub appearances.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the game and I was getting frustrated because I thought I was ready to play.
Yeah.
And then there was injuries and the team were struggling, and then he's put me in, I think it was October time he put me in.
Yeah. So that summer, like you said, the one before that you were looking to get a loan to League 1 and League 2. That summer was your sole purpose, thinking I need to get to the Motherwell first team rather than looking for loans again.
Yeah, that summer I'm sure it was my head on Motherwell, but then after a month, 2 months, I think this whatever it is, the transfer window.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I might have been looking for a loan as well. At that time, but it was just to get game time, so I wasn't getting up playing. You know. Then after the window shut, I think he brought me on against Aberdeen, Kelly away as a sub.
Yeah.
I didn't too bad, so I think he was in his plans a wee bit after that.
So you go on a run that season, 30 appearances, 15 goals. What was it like scoring your first goal?
First goal, St Mirren away. Just surreal, really. It was like, cause that's always what I do, because I played against St Johnstone the week before, we beat 1-0 and I played really well, got man of the match and stuff. And then we played them and I was just trying to get my first goal. And just came to me and I heard it. I think it was about 25 yards or something, but
Yeah,
Sammy's chucked it in for me. And
to be fair, it had a bit of movement on it. I watched it again today. It did have
movement swaz, but some say Sammy retired after that game because of
that. So you played 30 games, 15 goals. The goals keep flying in. As the season's going on and you're scoring more and more goals, what's the kind of thought in your mind? Like, I'm a main player here now, or I'm kind of thinking if I keep doing this, there's going to be interest.
It was kind of both, really. Because after October, before January, I think it was 3 or 4 goals I scored. But I was going well. I was getting assists and stuff. But there was people talking about stuff in January and that. I was like, no, really, I just wanted to focus on Motherwell and it's too early. But as you said, I kind of felt as if I was kind of turned into the main man.
Yeah.
And I was just really thriving off that as well. Like, getting out of training every day full of confidence, getting out of games with confidence as well. And then after January hit, I just everything I started getting into goals, and then it was flying.
Yeah. So you do really well that season. Not only you scoring goals, but your performances, your assists and stuff, has been brilliant. And like you say, you then became, well, Motherwell had a really good team, but you were vital within that team. You get to the end of the season, and the PFA Young Player of the Year award is up. I thought personally, obviously you were going to win it because the impact you've had in that season. What was it like to not win that and see somebody else announce as winner?
Were you there that night?
No, I wasn't.
So no, we were next to the Hibs boys, I think. It was just a weird feeling. So I wasn't expecting to win it, but I thought I was in there with maybe a good chance. Maybe me and Fergie or Jay, and knowing Kent who won it, but
yeah,
because can't really say that on here, but
yeah.
3 of us, like assists, like stats wise as well, were far ahead of him, and we both all 3 years had a good season, so wasn't it? It was a shock to me as well.
Yeah, it felt to me, obviously you probably can't say it felt to me because if you're a Celtic or a Rangers doing that, you win it all day long.
Yeah,
I kind of felt because you're at Motherwell, it was.
But it's weird as well, wasn't it? Because I think it's fair the way they do it. The players need to vote for it, eh?
Yeah.
Celtic and Rangers just come out of their head, didn't they?
Yeah, of course, yeah, because when you play against them, you normally get battered. So you normally remember their players. But you do win an award that year, the Sports Writers Award, so to speak, which is voted by the journalists, which is like a non-biased thing. Was it a proud moment to win that?
It was a big moment, just for me and my family. And the kind of, I don't know, it was, as I said, you dream of winning these kind of things, and then getting Young Player of the Year, even though it was the writers, shows you if they've got a bit of sense. I was buzzing with it. I think I found out a few weeks before it that I'd won it, but I hadn't tell anybody, so it was a weird one. But
yeah,
it was a great feeling, aye.
No, I'm not surprised. Obviously, going back to Jake, you played with him from under 9s, and then Jake ends up leaving. What was that like? Was it a proud moment seeing another academy graduate leave, or was it like, I would want my best mate to go?
I was proud and weird, because I'd been with him so long. I was kind of buzzing for him getting a move, but obviously Motherwell fans were hating on him, which was a shame to see as well. But no, I was proud, but this year, because I'm back at Motherwell, I'd say I kind of missed them a wee bit, because I just used to do everything with him really around the club. It's been different. Yeah,
no, I can imagine. So the June of the next year, well, after that season, the Celtic bid comes in, or interest starts being shown, not just by Celtic, by other clubs as well. What made you pick Celtic first and foremost out of the teams that were interested?
It was just, they'd been there for a few weeks, and me and my agent were kind of speaking to them for a while, but Norwich didn't come in. I think it was a week and a half, 2 weeks after Celtic, so my heart was kind of set on going to Celtic already before Norwich came in, so it was nearly done. It was just kind of personal terms we had to agree on.
Yeah.
I think it was about 3 or 4 days before I went to sign for Celtic, Norwich came in. Motherwell said, my agent phoned me saying Motherwell had accepted a bid for them as well, so we had to go down and check that out, even though I was going to settle on going to Celtic.
Yeah. What was it like though, the feeling of having two massive clubs, fighting for you? Like 2 years prior to that, you couldn't get a move to League One or Two online, and now all of a sudden you've got Norwich and Celtic. What was that like?
That was mental. Just so obviously Norwich just in the Premier League, and Celtic's just Celtic, both massive clubs, and then when you're a wee boy, you don't even think of that. I was just thinking Motherwell in my head.
Yeah.
And then after that, that was weird, and seeing your name everywhere on Sky Sport, it was weird.
Yeah.
You ask questions and you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Did you feel it added pressure? When you had this big coming through, did you feel like, wow, I've kind of been going on under the radar. I've scored, 15 goals in 30 games, but a year before that, I couldn't get a League One or Two teams. Not a lot of teams knew about me, and all of a sudden, I'm going to be, the record transfer for somebody sold from Motherwell.
Did I feel pressure?
Yeah, did you feel pressure, like knowing that you're valued so highly?
No, to be honest, I was just buzzing with the size of the transfer. It's a lot of money when you think about it, and it was just, I didn't even think of it like that. I just thought I'm going to be the most expensive player Motherwell's ever sold, and that's obviously great for me.
Yeah.
But to have that next to your name for the kind of however long it'll be, but I didn't feel any pressure, to be honest.
Was it a good feeling as well? Because obviously Motherwell have had you since you were 9, and you're going to put a lot of money back into the club. So surely as you said, Jake kind of left under a bit of a cloud because his contract ran out and whatever else, and whereas you were going to get them a huge fee. So did you feel a sense of, the club will be happy and the fans will be happy because, they're going to get a lot of money for the club as well?
Yeah, it was good knowing that they'd looked after me for 10 years, 11 years, I think I'd been there. They'd looked after me so well, and then I was going to pay them back with that.
Yeah.
It was obviously good to know, but it's just, there was, obviously everybody was brilliant with me in that, but there's always some people, because it was Celtic and the SPL, that they didn't really know the ins and outs, and they just kind of gave a wee bit of abuse for that, and I just wish you could tell me at the time what's going on.
Yeah, that's always the way though. Obviously you're a young man, but that's always the way, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
There'll always be people like, okay, so let's move to Celtic now. So you go there, the bid's accepted. For people who haven't been for a transfer before, like say you negotiate personal terms, they're agreed, and then you go and do your medical. Was there any worry from you going through to do your medical that you could tell at any point?
Nothing at all. It was just, I was gone because I'd signed on the Friday, subject to medical. So it was just a case of going do my medical and then that'd be it. But didn't kind of work out like that, and I didn't. At the time, I didn't worry about anything. I just thought that's what I sound, that's me, it's fine with it.
At what point, during your medical, did you realise that there was a problem? Or that they had seen something?
It was, so I was in Parkhead on the Friday. It was a Friday, and then we were going to do a medical in Ross Hall, but the scanners were broke. And then we were going to go to Edinburgh, and that was all booked out. So we had to go down to Manchester that day. So we went down to Manchester on the Friday in the car. So it was got there about 12, I think, and the medical always takes about 3 hours, I think, and the scanners and all that. I'm getting drove back up the road. It was an all day thing. I was just waiting, looking at my phone when they going to announce this.
Yeah.
Because they said they were gone in the night, and then my mum came to pick me up at the stadium. Once we got back, it was about 10 o'clock, and the physio was like, there's something in your left knee, but it's nothing to worry about. So
the Motherwell physio or the Celtic?
The Celtic physio, he came down with me, the driver. He's like, it's nothing to worry about, just we'll text you the night or the morning or whatever.
It wasn't at that point though, and hearing that, was there no worry from your end because of what had been said?
There was a wee bit of worry. Obviously somebody's saying that. I wasn't too worried. It was just 30 seconds conversation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
left, he's like, I'll be fine, nothing to worry about. I'm just giving you the heads up. So I'm like, that's sound. And then went back, mum gave me a lift back to the house, and then text Lennon. He's like, come in tomorrow morning. How are you feeling? I just said, a bit tired for the day and stuff. He's like, just come in and do a wee bit of running tomorrow. It won't be hard.
Mm.
So I was going into Lennoxtown the Saturday to train, really.
Yeah.
Just turn this light on.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going in on Saturday to train. So Saturday comes, then what happens?
Saturday, so I was getting in for my first day, really. Getting into Lennoxtown, it was 9:30 or whatever. Didn't have a clue where to go. Didn't know who to speak to. And then, his secretary, he brought me in his office or whatever. And I knew for there was something not quite right.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, I'm supposed to be in us. He said something like that. And then I went for a meeting with Neil Lennon. And he just spoke to me about everything that was going to happen about the season. Like,
Yeah.
what his plans were and how we're going to work. And then he took me down, met all the staff, met all the boys, took me around the full place, into the changing room and stuff. And then the physio came out, he's like, I'm going to speak to you or whatever. And then he kind of told us there that, was it then he told us? He just says we wouldn't be able to train because something had come up in the medical, and Lennon's like, what, can I not just do a wee bit of light running? He's like, nah, if something happens, like, we've seen it and we've obviously it's their fault.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was just that really, and then I spoke to a few of the boys, spoke to Lennon, and he's like, right, just got the road, go home, it'll be fine. Come in, it was maybe off Sunday and Monday, last round. Then I got a phone call on the Sunday night, I think, that I had to fly to Belgium on the Monday to see a specialist. So it was mad, a few days really.
So, you'd played the whole season, your knee felt fine. If you hadn't have had that medical, you'd have carried on playing, right? There would have been, there was no pain, nothing.
I've seen something, because everybody's doing the 5Ks and that on Insta.
Yeah.
I was looking at mine last year on the night running up or whatever, and I'd run 5K, I think, in 20 minutes or whatever, but I think it was 2 or 3 days before I'd done my medical. It was like a good time.
Wow.
It was weird, so obviously try to keep fit, so it was pre-season and stuff.
Yeah, of course. So the Monday, you fracture your specialist, did you say?
I went with my agent, met the Celtic physio in Glasgow airport. It was 5 in the morning or something, we had to fly to Manchester for Glasgow and then Manchester to Brussels. But I think he told me when we met him in Glasgow airport about finalising that, look, we're seeing the specialist, but you're going to need an operation before we got there. And I was just like, fuck me.
Yeah.
It was weird, man. Didn't know how to tell what to do.
Did you know how serious the injury was when he mentioned that?
It was just until, when did I eventually sunk in with me. We went and seen the specialist in Belgium, and he was saying, I'll need the op and all that. But he was talking about the 3 or 4 months recovery, like, I'd be back.
Yeah.
But Mother, then after that, it showed me the scans and stuff, but you can't really tell on scans.
Yeah, of course.
So, Mother, they were wanting a second opinion, so we went to Andy Williams in London.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was pals with the boy for Belgium or something. He was like, nah, I can't disagree with him, you'll need the operation. Showed me scans and stuff, didn't really understand that again, but I'm like, right, I'll need to get it done.
Yeah.
And just kind of for there. I think they were still trying to agree stuff to clubs or whatever, but...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So at this point, obviously, Celtic have taken to see the specialist. You signed your contract subject to the medical. Is it confusing for you being a young boy thinking, am I a Celtic player now or am I a Motherwell player? Like, what's happening there?
It was weird, cause, as I said, when we went to Manchester and Belgium, I went there with my agent and the Celtic physio on the Monday.
Yeah.
Get back in the house at 11 o'clock at night, and then I was flying down to London at about 5 in the morning again with my mole physio and my agent. So it was like 2 physios in 2 days. It was weird.
Wow. So you... obviously Celtic and other say are still trying to negotiate, which was obviously all public knowledge, and then that falls apart. They can't come to an agreement. How is that for you? Because you're such a young boy, you're still such a young man now. You're even younger then. You know, you've come to an academy, you've played really well in your breakthrough season. You're due to sign for Celtic, which is probably a dream for most young Scottish players, either Celtic or Rangers, and then that move falls apart. Where are you at now? Obviously, I know emotionally you must be all over the place, but what are you thinking mentally? Where's your actual head at?
The first few days, right, my head was gone, because I think it was a week and a half. I was getting my up after all this, after I'd been told, and then it was just that. It was trying to let it sink in and stuff. Didn't know what to do. Also, my family and my girlfriend and stuff, they looked after me, but it was just weird because I was thinking, will it get done, will it not? And then when it never, I get told, my agent phoned me, he's like, that's it, deal's like over, it's not happening. And then people from the media folk from Motherwell were having to phone me and tell me like, authorised, get me to authorise putting the statement in or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was in my car, I remember, and I was getting phone calls and I was just patching them, like, didn't know actually speak to them.
Yeah.
My agent's like, look, you're going to need to answer the media, boy. I'm like, right, whatever. And then it was just, I was kind of more gutted, raging, just everything, really, feeling everything.
Yeah, all emotions, yeah. Like your dream's kind of been shown to you and then taken away. Like you're perfectly entitled to feel all those emotions and more. So how long after, this medical did you have your operation then?
The medical was on Friday. I think it could have been about 2 weeks, something like that, after the medical, I'd say it was about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was in London.
And at this point, did they tell you that how long you would be out for? I know you said like 3 or 4 months at the start. Did they?
The one in London, he was a bit, before I got my up, he said, I'm sure it was 4 to 6.
Yeah.
He's just saying that at the start to try and boost my confidence and hopes
of
and back and stuff. And then I think it turned out for 6 to 9 months. But when you look at what get done, that's what you also asked me earlier, if I knew how serious it was. It was not until after my op, I got like a CD of what was wrong with it, and it was massive, like a flat in my knee. It was mental how big it was.
What was the actual injury?
I'm sure it was my cartilage. Like,
right.
There was a flap in it, so there was a wee bit chunk out of it that was just hanging on. And then they're saying if that came off, it would like shatter.
Yeah.
And then that would be my knee, like gum.
Yeah.
But because I was getting it, I got it pinned back down, and it was sound. But it says sometimes people kind of don't feel it. Sometimes they do. It must have been the way it was sitting, I think. It was sound it.
Yeah. Like you're saying, if that would have gone, then your knee totally shattered and probably that ended your football career. So I know, although it stopped to move to Celtic at that time, surely now you've come the other side of it, you're fully fit again. You look back and think to yourself, wow, everything does happen for a reason. If I didn't have that medical, I might not be sitting here today as a footballer.
Obviously, the first kind of few weeks, I wasn't anything like that, but then after you realise it was a kind of blessing in disguise, I think that I actually got the medical done, that showed up, because, as you say, they've ended my career, but I just always look at it that way now, that it's kind of saved me as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. How was the rehab? Obviously, there's a almost like a movie, documentary type thing, which is really, really good, that shows you going through each stage. As I said, there's a lot of people parents and players who play in academies that will watch this. What was that? That was your first, obviously, major injury. You're still a young boy. Don't expect to have a long-term injury at any point in your career, let alone that early.
Yep.
What was it like, the recovery stages?
It was horrible, really. It was, what was it, 6 to 8 weeks, 6 weeks non-weight bearing at all, so on crutches, and then 2 weeks I could put a wee bit of weight on it, and then that was me back walking after 8 weeks. But the first week, 2 weeks, the first week I couldn't even lift my leg at all. Like, I'm like, is this ever going to get better?
You fear the worst, yeah.
I sit in the house, bored, nothing to do, can't move, and then gradually started getting better. And then it was just, I think I had to stay away from the club for about a month or so, just to let it recover and heal. And then once I was back in, I was just I was staying in my normal gear, I wasn't getting changed, so I wasn't really part of the boys.
Yeah.
They were kind of maybe already at training. I would go in later and got the physio room, so there was nothing I could really do. And then there was a good few weeks of doing that, and then I eventually got on the bike, I think. And then it was just doing stuff for there, and then eventually went to gym work and not doing too much as well at the same time, like watching what I'm doing, in case any swearing or stuff came on.
Did you feel isolated? You know, the start of your injury, and like you said, you were just in with the physio, the boys are out and training. If you could advise anybody that's going to go through, going through that injury now or that might go through it in the future, what would your advice be in terms of how you kept yourself going?
It would just be to look at the positive side of it, really, because some days you're stuck to cell doing nothing, you're thinking, is this ever going to end? But just say, try to be positive with everything and try to always keep part of the boys, because when I get back in with them, everything was just kind of back to normal. Feeling like myself, having banter with them, having a good laugh. But definitely say just be positive and try to do everything you're told. Don't do anything that you've not been told to do, and just trust the physio and trust everybody around you, and they'll come together.
Is it important not to rush it? Because I bet, you probably felt fine before they told you were fine, kind of thing. So is it important not to rush the stages as well?
Nah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Trust the physio. There was times I thought, I'm ready to run, I'm ready to play, whatever. Ready to go into training, but he's like, nah, just wait your time, take your time, don't rush it. And that's what everybody on the outside side as well, folk who've had previous injuries or whatever, just make sure you don't rush it and take your time to get back. Everything will be fine. You won't lose your ability.
Yeah.
You won't lose what you had. You'll just be kind of getting back fit after it, but definitely wouldn't rush it at all and just listen to what you're told.
Yeah. What was that feeling like? What was that feeling like the first training session you had post the injury, and you actually got through the session and felt fine after? Was there a sense of relief?
Yeah, it was. It was because I was kind of training. When I was back to training, there was in and out, maybe doing the boxes, missing something, doing a passing round, then that would be me. But then I remember it was, did the game get cancelled? I don't know. Playing St Mirren in the cup, and the game got cancelled because of rain or something. But we trained that morning as it got cancelled, and we went in and done boxes and then 11v11 game. I think it was 60 minutes, so I played 45, I think, and that was the kind of first real session back, and just felt back to normal. That was my first session back. I'm buzzing to get on the body. I felt amazing. And then I'd even say after that, like, maybe a few sessions it was great again, and then you take a dip in form, but it's probably going to happen after the amount of time I've been out.
Yeah, it's not even the amount of time you've been out. You're still a young player, and form's the hardest thing to come by. Your form will go up and down probably until like 24, 25. Mine's still doing it at 33 now. So.
Fucking no.
Don't panic about it. So what was it like, that first step? You talked about training again, but getting back on the pitch and playing. I know you made a couple of appearances obviously before this happened and we've had this break, but what was it like to be back out on the pitch with the boys?
It was just great feeling, like training everything I knew I was doing. I was still managing it a wee bit. I'd maybe miss Wednesday or something during the week, and I was just training every day. Wasn't to get pulled in and out of it, and then I was back enjoying it, just even in training. But I knew I still had to kind of get it all clear for the surgeon in London that I was allowed to play. So it was before, it was St Mirren, I think I came on against my first game back.
Yeah.
We played them the Tuesday, but I went down to London the Monday, hoping that everything would be fine. And the surgeon's like, aye, you'll be able to play, but just can't manage it. You won't be able to just go straight in for the start, just build up your minutes.
Yeah.
I was buzzing with that, came back up on the Monday, and then I was on the bench on the Tuesday. I think it was obviously to give me a boost and kind of give the fans a boost as well. So.
Yeah, of course. What was the total time from the operation to getting back on the pitch?
It's either just under or just over 8 months.
Right, it was a long time.
No, it was long. It wasn't as long as I expected, but probably just doing what I was told and no rushing it as well.
Yeah, no, of course. So that first time someone tries to tackle you and you've got to put that leg in, to either block the ball or to ride a tackle, that's another mental barrier that you have to try and break, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird getting straight into the game. It's weird getting contact again, like you can just get the ball passed in and somebody's like, up your arse.
Yeah.
Holding them off or trying to turn them over. I'd say that was probably, there was a few things, but that was the biggest thing, I think, trying to get used to contact again, people hitting me and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially playing against you.
I promise you, after you did this, I'm not going to smash you again, so you're fine. That expires in 2 months, though, so you don't have to put me back. So just finally, obviously, this break's come now, and it's frustrating for a lot of players. Again, is it another blessing for you in terms of, it gives you a prolonged period, another break where you can really build your muscle back up and get to 100% before, we go back and play?
Well, I don't know if you knew it. Got a lot.
Oh, did you?
It was 4 weeks ago, this Thursday coming.
Right.
So everything was fine, but at the end of the season, I was going to need to get my screws out that I get put in.
Yeah.
So I was going to come back playing stuff to the end of the season. Then as soon as I had the end of the season, I'd get them out. But as soon as our first game got called off against Aberdeen,
yeah,
for the virus, I texted the physio straight away and he said, you get it sorted. And then I was down the Thursday. Texted him the Monday, I think. I was down the Thursday getting the screws out. So,
wow, amazing.
Obviously, it's horrible for what's happening right now and that, but football wise, it's definitely helped me because that means I won't miss pre-season.
Yeah.
Miss maybe the first 2-3 weeks of training level, I'll be back. Gives me plenty of time, as you said, rest and then build it back up and start running again.
So what's the break after having the screws out until you can go into, say, full training again? Is there a period of time you have to rest there?
They said, this surgeon said it was about 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's coming up in 4, and then, but I think because of this, they know we've got time, so.
Yeah, of course.
What is it? We'll know by
minimum June. Yeah.
So I think even for now, that's 8 weeks or something. So I should definitely be back kicking the ball about, running, hopefully getting my 5Ks in the Insta story.
See, that's brilliant. A young player like yourself who's dealt with some disappointment from Celtic, to see you smiling and talking about football again is massive because, I can only imagine what you were going through at that time when the move falls apart. And it seems that since then, you've had your operation, you've got your head around it, and you've bounced back, you've got back on the pitch. And now, as I said, this virus is good for nobody, but it's allowed you to get your screws out. And, you're going to be the player that everybody was, raving about last season. You'll be able to be that player again pretty soon. So it's brilliant to hear your story. And like I said, to see you smiling about football again, because I bet there was times you thought you might not be playing football again.
Yeah, it's weird too. I'm not just wondering if I'm going to play again or whatever and all that, but always get a good laugh when you're on FIFA. Try to watch you play.
Not talking about FIFA. Right, I'm getting you off now before you start talking about it. Listen, it's been brilliant to have you on. As I said, your story's been excellent. So, hopefully a lot of academy people can take, heed from what you've done. And, you're a shining example. You're annoying on FIFA, but you're a shining example for everyone out there. So you're a great guy. Now, quality, I appreciate it.
No worries, Ben, man.
And I'll speak to you soon. No problem, mate. See you later, buddy.